Okay, get this. There's a planet that can be a blistering 430 degrees Celsius. And then, on the very same day, it can plunge to a freezing minus 180 degrees. That's just wild. Yep, that planet is Mercury. And today, we're going to take a trip to this extreme world right next door and find out what makes it so incredibly strange and honestly so fascinating. Okay, so let's dive right in. Let's start with where Mercury even sits in our solar system. It's planet number 1, right? The one snuggled up closest to the sun. And, you might be surprised to hear, it's also the smallest planet of them all. And when I say small, I'm not kidding. I mean, look at this. Mercury's barely more than a third of the width of Earth. It's only a little bit bigger than our own moon. It's this tiny little world in a huge cosmic neighborhood. So you might be thinking, okay, closest to the sun, that's got to make it the hottest planet, right? I mean, it makes perfect sense. But you'd be wrong. The hottest planet is actually Venus. And the reason why is the absolute key to understanding Mercury's wild extremes. It all comes down to one thing: the atmosphere. See, Venus has this incredibly thick, toxic atmosphere that basically acts like a giant blanket, trapping heat and making the whole planet a scorching hot oven all the time. Mercury, though, it's a totally different story. It has practically no atmosphere at all. What it does have is this super thin layer called an exosphere, which is really just atoms getting blasted off the surface by the solar wind. So the big takeaway is this: with no atmospheric blanket, there is absolutely nothing to hold on to heat or regulate the temperature. And without an atmosphere, well, something incredible happens. The side facing the sun gets completely cooked, hitting a searing 430 degrees Celsius. But the dark side, it radiates all that heat straight back out into space, and the temperature just plummets to a mind-numbing minus 180 degrees. That is, without a doubt, the most extreme temperature swing in the whole solar system. But here's the part that just completely blew scientists' minds. On this furnace of a planet, we found ice. Seriously, water ice. Deep down inside craters near the North and South Poles, there are these spots that are in permanent shadow. They never see sunlight. And in those super cold pockets, it looks like water ice has been hiding out for billions of years. And believe it or not, the surprises just keep coming. Mercury is actually shrinking. For billions of years, its huge iron core has been cooling down and contracting. As the inside got smaller, the solid crust on the outside had to buckle and fracture, kind of like a grape wrinkling into a raisin. This created these massive cliffs all over the surface. It's not just the surface and the temperatures that are extreme, though. It's time itself. Now, imagine trying to live through a single day here. From one sunrise to the very next, you'd have to wait a whopping 176 Earth days. And this is where things get really, really weird. So Mercury zips around the sun super fast. It only takes 88 Earth days to complete a full orbit. That's its entire year. But remember what we just said? Its day is 176 Earth days long. So yeah, a single day on Mercury is literally twice as long as its entire year. Just let that sink in for a second. So how in the world do we know all of this stuff? Well, we haven't sent any people there, obviously, but we've sent our robotic explorers. We've had amazing missions like NASA's Messenger spacecraft, which spent 4 years orbiting the planet, mapping everything out, and uncovering so many of these incredible secrets. All right, so let's recap this wild little planet. It's the smallest in the solar system. It's got no real atmosphere, which gives it the most extreme temperature swings imaginable. It's a sun-blasted rock that somehow has water ice hiding in the shadows. It's literally shrinking on itself. And, to top it all off, a single day there is longer than 2 of its years. It's a planet of extremes in every single way. So, there you have it. Mercury, small, extreme, and just packed with mysteries we're still trying to figure out. It really shows you that even our closest cosmic neighbors can be more bizarre than we could ever guess. And this is really just the beginning of our journey through the solar system. It makes you wonder, what else is hiding out there in the shadows?